I worked in bookstores for 15 years, and so many things happened, I need to tell these stories. This is honestly one of the most hilarious things a child has ever done in front of me. One year, we decided we were going to do a special story time the Saturday before Mother's Day. And we were actually going to do 2 story times, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. And we would leave our craft out on a table in between the 2 story times, so other people coming to the store could also enjoy the craft and make something to take home. And that meant that we needed a budget craft. So what we did is we put out a big stack of colorful paper, and our glue sticks, and our crayons and markers, and then a great big stack of old magazines, because we had an abundant supply of old magazines at the bookstore. Now, we did carefully choose our magazines, and it was mostly garden stuff with lots of pictures of flowers, and then some home and things like that, kids' magazines in there, so it wasn't anything too weird for kids to find, right? And the craft was you were going to make a card for mommy or daddy or grandma or whoever you wanted to give it to. And you were going to go through the magazines and cut out pictures of things that they really liked, all their favorite stuff. So the card would be decorated with whatever their favorite things are. That's a nice craft. This is actually a really good way to keep small kids busy forever, is to have them cut stuff out of magazines. It's also good for scissor skills. Now, this one little boy was being very serious. And he was with his mommy, and he did not want her to see the special surprise card that he was making. So he asked me for help because he was having some trouble cutting out a large picture on one of the magazine pages. So I said, sure, buddy, I'll help you out a little bit. And I was like, is this the photo you want cut out for mommy? And he's like, oh, yes, she loves these. So I said, all right, and I cut the picture out and I gave it to him. And I was like, oh, tell me more about why mommy likes this. And he turns over his paper and he shows me. His whole paper is covered in similar pictures. And he goes, mommy loves these. Every time we go to the grocery store and every time we go to Target, mommy buys more of this. And she's always got them in the bathroom. And you know what that little boy was cutting out? He was cutting out Tampax ads and Kotex ads and Always ads. Because that's what mommy always has, and it must be her favorite thing, to have that Tampax in the bathroom.